So the purpose of my speech is to explain how harmful chemicals in tap water are affecting every human today in basic daily life. The purpose of this speech is to explain how cleaning up tap water can drastically change yours and possibly your children's lives to live longer, healthier, happier lives. Um, my specific purpose of this speech is to explain what kind of chemicals we do have in our tap water today and what we can do to eliminate them and in turn be able to drink healthy, clean water. Um, do you realize how many poisons are in our water today? Um, they go as far as PFAS or PFOs, um, pharmaceuticals, herbicides, pesticides, insecticides. These come from all different places in the United States and really around the world. People today throw medications down the drain. Farmers use herbicides, pesticides, insecticides to keep their crops clean and safe from insects, which in turn leach into the ground and do leach into tap water. There's been many studies found that the herbicides, the pesticides, insecticides, pharmaceuticals, PFAS, or other known as forever chemicals, are found in water and causing major health effects in children and adults in the United States. I've read numerous articles and done many research on the topic from the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Institute of Library Medicine, and the Institute for Functional Medicine. I also follow many biohackers, for example, Gary Brecka, Andrew Huberman, who are experts on the subject and whose goal is to provide information on lifestyle changes to make today's world and really the United States more healthy. Tap water has become increasingly harmful to adults and children, and especially children. I'm going to explain first why and how this is happening. So the contaminants of tap water in the United States, such as fluorides, pesticides, insecticides, and forever chemicals, PFAS, create absolute havoc on the human body. They stay in the body forever unless we are able to eliminate them, and most people's bodies today cannot eliminate them. Children drink more water, eat more food, breathe more air in comparison to adults per body weight, which can increase their exposures to these chemicals, including PFAS. Tap water, it also has fluoride in it. As kids, as young adults, we were always taught that fluoride was safe to keep your teeth strong. Well, some of that may be true, right? There's good and bad to everything, but fluoride in turn creates havoc on the body as well. Too much fluoride can cause developmental issues in children and also affect bone strength, including developmental of brittle bones, which kids break their bones easier when they fall. They're not as far ahead in their classrooms for developing cognitive function, really, and a lot of it is found to be related to fluoride exposure from the tap water. For adults, these contaminants can cause increased risk of metabolic syndrome, cancers, respiratory disease, including asthma and COPD. There's been some people found as young as 20, 30 years old who are suffering from these conditions, and it is linked to drinking contaminated tap water. Increased risk of cancer has been associated with severe organophosphates, insecticides, and epidemiological studies in the United States, Canada, and Italy. In addition to cancer studies, suggest that organophosphates may be tied to a wide variety of negative health effects. That was a direct quote from the Institute of Functional Medicine. Contaminated water, tap water, includes many harmful chemical and substances, and we are able to clean this water up. I just feel like people are uneducated because we're told that our water is safe. It is very easy to clean up our water, believe it or not. Personally, I use a AquaTrue filter. It's a reverse osmosis filter, 4-stage reverse osmosis filter. So I'll explain how this filter works. Stage 1 and 2 removes larger particles such as sediment and rust, as well as chlorine and chloramines. Stage 3 of it is reverse osmosis filter, which removes harmful inorganic chemicals like lead, arsenic, nitrates, and heavy metals. And then the stage 4 is volatile organic compound filter, removing common prescription drugs, residue, and forever chemicals. It sounds like a lot. It's not a lot. It's a very nice looking filter. It's all white. It comes with a water pitcher, and it comes with 3 filters. The 3 filters go through 4 stages. So it's very nice looking. You can put it on your counter. They make ones for under the sink. And you would never know that how much work it's actually doing. The filters are hidden, the water tank's on the back, and the water pitcher is on the front. And it's actually very, very nice looking. You simply fill up the back, you put the water pitcher, the water holder onto the unit, and it just does all the work. All you have to do is plug it in. And I can't tell you how much of a difference that this makes. You feel like you're drinking cleaner water. It smells different. It has a different taste to it compared to normal tap water, and you can really tell a difference. Filtered water will only result in healthier and happier living. I can feel comfortable enough to share with you that I personally have noticed a reduction of short-term health issues such as depression, anxiety, chronic brain fog, and fatigue. Being a firefighter, dealing with the things that I deal with, I'm human just like everybody else, and I have found that making small lifestyle changes helps me cope at work with different issues and different things. And something as simple as filtering tap water has made an absolute drastic change in my life. Again, I have noticed a reduction in some depression symptoms, some anxiety symptoms. I'm sleeping better. I feel better. My brain fog has pretty much eliminated itself. It really, really makes a huge difference in everybody's life as far in my personal family. Again, as someone who's experienced adverse health effects related to these issues, I have found that being aware of life's choices, such as water consumption, has made a significant change in my healing. Staying hydrated is probably one of the most important things young children and adults can do on a daily basis, but our tap water contains harmful chemicals. Filtering your tap water daily will guard your body from potential negative effects. We can't live without hydration, and making water safe for our bodies is possible and should be the #1 goal for all. I strongly believe that everybody can do this. It might cost a little bit of money up front, but the studies are there, and the evidence is there, and the amount of chemicals and the amount of harmful effects that are happening to our children and to our own bodies just from simply turning on a faucet and drinking water without filtering it first is drastic. And I firmly believe that everybody can feel better, do better, and be better just by filtering water. Thank you.